What are your thoughts on that reframe? Anything you want to like sharpen on that?
Yeah, I think that's another way to say the same thing. It's not that people are intentionally, like, choosing to be this evil, bad person, but, no one tells the truth to these people. So, look, this is the truth. Think about it. It might change your life, and, like, you might not like it, but it's true, and you not wanting to go on stage or to market or to run the Facebook ad or to, you know, take some sort of perceived risk is just you protecting you. It's all about you, 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 you. Think about the jobs you're gonna create, the lives that you could change, the wealth you could accumulate. There's more than enough for everyone to have more than enough. There is no economic pie. You succeeding does not make someone not succeed. It's more like a garden. There's an economic garden. And when you succeed, it's like planting a seed in the ground, right? And it sprouts a tree that has more apples on it. I love the quote, you can count the number of seeds in an apple, but you can't count the number of apples in a seed. Every extra dollar you have that you can be generous with, that you can serve your family with, that you can shortcut some things for your kids, set them up, educate them, give them, like, all of this epicness is waiting for you if you would just stop being self-obsessed.
Yeah, love it. Whilst we're talking about the apples, let's do the other thing about like how people are basically, you know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm
Oh,
talking
people
about.
are apple trees? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have a theory that humans are just like apple trees, except we have attitudes. And what I mean is you can plant an apple tree in really poor conditions, and it's in dry soil, and the sun beats down on it every day, and maybe the thing barely survives, and in its entire lifespan, it might produce 3 apples, and then it dies. And what's interesting is another apple tree planted in really good soil. They're in community, kind of like an entrepreneur being in community, getting the right information, has support of their spouse. They're in momentum as a family. I mean, that's a lot easier to make apples in that scenario. The second apple tree might make 10,000 apples before it dies. But both apple trees reach 100% of their potential. Both of them get an A plus on the report card. Humans are like that, except we have attitudes. And so we just decide, I don't want to produce apples today. I don't feel like producing. The apples aren't for you. The apples aren't about you. Like we need to produce. We're designed to create, right? We were made to make stuff and created to create stuff. And so we sit around and we play small and we hide and we get old and then we die. And we didn't really achieve anything. And to self-soothe ourselves, we pretend like it's because of a government policy or the employee that screwed me. But if we're really honest, we know that that's just nonsense. Those things, those bad things that happen to us are real. Setbacks are real. Mistakes are real. But those are contributing factors to success, not determining factors of success. Getting a flat tire on your way to a job interview. Imagine you're going to your first job interview and you get a flat tire. That happened. That's real. And then you're late and you don't get the job. But then imagine it's like, that's it. It didn't work out for me. And you just like wander the streets, panhandling for 50 years and how dumb that would be, right? It's like, yeah, that happened, but there's a lesson in it. You either win or learn. That's it.